What up, guys? So I was sitting here and I was thinking about last names, right? And I was thinking about how it's more common for certain last names to come up in certain families, let's say ethnic families. So on my dad's side, we have this family named Thompson, which is obviously European. And my dad's whole side of that family, where the name Thompson comes from, they're all Maori, or majority of them, except probably that one person who's down the line who's got the last name Thompson. He must be European. Anyways, when I started thinking about that, I also started thinking about other people who I met who are named Thompson, and who like either they're not related to me or they are related to me. Like even my little brothers, who I don't think they're related to me, though they are Maori as well. On their dad's side, their last name is Tamehana, and Tamehana is just Thompson in Maori. So, and then I also noticed a lot of other people who are of either Maori or even I've seen a lot of African American people, which I don't know if African American is really the right term to use because it's like, but you get the idea. Anyways, I've seen a lot of them with the last name Thompson, and so I just think it's really interesting. Don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of other people who are European, but even those people look questionable. I'm like, you look like you have some kind of like either indigenous or sorry, we don't use that word, but tangata whenua, person of the land, some kind of background that does not trace back to Europe, right? I could just see it in them. I'm like you don't look full European, which is fair because if you've been living in a country with the people who originate from that land and they're not European, well, of course, eventually you're going to have a bit of that in you. But anyways, it's just really interesting, and I'm starting to think to myself like, and now like I could be flunked out thinking this, but it's like almost like a psyop where they like try to get like people from like European backgrounds with certain names to marry into certain families. Like I could just be like going off on a whim here, but it's like like it can't be a coincidence that like the families and the names that marry into people who are tangata whenua or Maori or who originate from that land seem to all end up with similar last names, or like there's a trend going on with what kind of last names end up in what kind of families, and more families who are ethnic or originate from the land they're on have the same last names. Like, what the fuck is that? It's definitely something going on.